Hey, child, you busy? What the fuck? Why
Yeah,
would he give
I'm
me
home.
office? No, Tiffany was coming.
Let's get it. We're gonna give it a little time for a few people to jump in this live stream because we got some stuff to discuss with this Super Bowl controversy. What it do? What it do? What it do? What's up? What's up? What's up? We just giving it a little bit of time for some people to jump in on this live stream. Cause this Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, Nicki Minaj, all of this stuff is trending right now. So I decided to chime in on it. See why y'all think Lil Wayne wasn't really picked for the Super Bowl halftime performance 2025. That's gonna be in New Orleans, his hometown. Hopefully, I get some New Orleans people to chime in on this and how they feel about it. Cause I know it's a lot of unhappy Wayne fans right about now. We're gonna give it a little more time before we get started though. What's the word? What's up, See My Strength? What's up? What's up? I know you've been hearing this news about his the Lil Wayne controversy been going around about the Super Bowl, him not performing in his hometown. I'm trying to pull up this article on Nicki Minaj. She been putting stuff out there too, so it's just crazy though. I kind of feel like, well, don't get me wrong, it's not just Jay-Z. It's the NFL plays a big part in this thing too. I mean, I feel like Jay-Z has a little bit of say so, but I kind of feel like the NFL used Jay-Z as like the face of it, so he can catch the backlash instead of the NFL. Yeah, I heard about that nonsense. Do you agree with it? Nah, bruh. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I, if I'm not mistaken, I thought Kendrick Lamar just performed in at the last Super Bowl when they had it in California. He had a little segment, but he didn't like really headline it, I guess. But now, don't get me wrong, Kendrick Lamar is a hell of a performer. I'm not taking nothing away from Kendrick Lamar. I actually think he's a better performer than he actually makes music. I actually like watching him perform, but they could have did this some other time though. Like literally, you trying to put him in the spot where Lil Wayne should have been? Nah, we can't have that. Nah, bro. It's in New Orleans. You had one chance to get it right, and they dropped the ball. Nah, bro. There's plenty of other times that Kendrick Lamar could have did a Super Bowl. You know, like I'm saying, he's a hell of a performer. Don't get me wrong. I've watched some of his performance, and he can go. But Lil Wayne also can go too. Don't get it twisted. Lil Wayne has gone political. Well, you don't think Kendrick has gone political too? I mean, that you had. Did you see the Super Bowl? The little preview to him shooting the footballs with the little American flag in the background. That's very political. Then he still tried to take a shot at Drake. So that's what I'm kind of thinking too. I think Drake's still playing a little part of. Man, look, they can't mess with Drake right now, man. I think that I feel like the worst thing that Drake could have did was make that first person shooter, and that the part where he's like big as the Super Bowl. I think it was like a spinoff on that too. So, but yeah, Kendrick Lamar is definitely he's political too. He's probably one of the biggest ones in my opinion. Patriotic, political, it's all the same thing. But I do believe the NFL try to use Jay-Z as like the face, so they won't catch the backlash. Like now, right now, Jay-Z's catching hell right now, but which he probably knew he was gonna have this backlash. So he definitely knew he was gonna catch the heat for this one. I want some New Orleans guys to chime in and see how they feel about it, because I know they love Wayne down there, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think they love Wayne down there. Politics and sports don't mix. Yeah, you're right, but you know how it is. It's a game that they play. They all play. What can you do really? But it's just funny. Like, I guess the timing was off too. Like, I don't think. No, no. Actually, they may have would have. They still probably would have got backlash. I still think they would have got backlash, even if had Kendrick and Drake beefing. I haven't heard Kendrick mention a candidate. Yeah, no, you probably won't hear him either. He probably won't mention a candidate. But you know, like they probably secretly endorse candidates. Probably. Now I did see uh who's the one artist? Who's her name? Megan Thee Stallion. I think she was endorsing Kamala. I seen one I guess little performance where she was trying to endorse her a little bit. I haven't really seen any like entertainers or athletes like really endorse these politicians as of right now. Plus Kendrick have a song out that's #1. What you mean? Not like us. I hope he don't perform at the whole entire Super Bowl. I think that song is played out right about now. But you got to give Kendrick a little bit of credit though, because that song is probably #1, but you got to look at how he got it. He had to do it by dissing Drake. That's just the facts. I still think it's still the timing is bad on this NFL thing though. I still feel like it's bad because for one, he's just coming fresh out of a beef with Drake. So yeah, obviously people are gonna pin that like, oh, Wayne and Drake, or Wayne signed Drake at one point in time, and I'm not sure if they still sign with each other, but he definitely was one of his artists. Nicki and Drake, yeah. So they're gonna tie this to still kind of like, oh, they're using it to get back at Drake a little bit if they can't get Drake really, because you really, the beef was kind of pointless because you didn't really dethrone Drake. Like he's still making good music, so it didn't like he done anything. I think that's what people want to hear. I would say Lil Wayne. I'm looking at the location that it's in. You can probably find plenty of good artists out there, but I'm just looking at like New Orleans. It makes sense for Lil Wayne to headline it. That's just my opinion. Who knows? He might still show up. I still think he might make an appearance like out of the blue. Maybe like have like a little segment in there. I think. Or they could probably, if they get too much backlash, I don't know. They probably won't boycott it though. It's the Super Bowl, so it's like one of the bigger events throughout the year. So like for them like talking about boycotting it, I doubt that. But yeah, definitely Lil Wayne. I would say Lil Wayne would definitely be the one. Should have been headlining it, and like I said, he still might make an appearance though. Who knows? He still might pop up somewhere in there, I'm sure. It's New Orleans after all, so. Yep. I seen, I'm trying to find this article. Nicki Minaj, she was trending too, like just talking about it, going on a rant. Like I said, I know Jay Z is catching hell for it, but well, let's just be real. The NFL put him up to do it. It's what it is. Yeah, true, but I mean, who's the biggest that's come out of there besides Lil Wayne though? That's the real question though. And like, yeah, you getting you got probably big artists coming out of there, but if you look at the past Super Bowls, it's either been a hip hop artist or like a singer. Like I think it was like Rihanna one year. What was it last year? It was no, was it Rihanna last year? I think that was last year. And then the year before that, when they had it in California, it was like the whole West Coast thing, the whole West Coast vibe. You had Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, all of those guys. So I mean, Jay Z definitely got his hands in the cookie jar for sure. We not gonna pretend like he don't have his hands in it because he definitely have his hands in it. And that's probably why he's catching so much heat because if you think about these last few, the majority of them was probably some of his artists. I mean, like, well, Rihanna, and then from what I'm hearing, he was producing the one in California, the West Coast. So yeah. Then obviously Beyonce had her performance too. I can't remember what year it was, but she had her performance. I think it's just bad timing though. It's definitely bad timing. Maybe they should have Drake and Kendrick's battle. Maybe they should have Drake and Kendrick battle each other. No, I think they did enough battling already. I don't think nobody want to see that battle no more. In my opinion, Drake still won though. I mean, Kendrick literally did what he was telling Drake not to do. You can't, or what other streamers was telling him not to do. Like, you can't come out with like a singing record or a dancing record, and you literally did the same thing. Not like us, which is decent. I mean, it is what it is. As soon as my computer loads up, I was trying to find this article that they were talking about. Maybe we need to get some. We need to. I want some people from the New Orleans, the down south area, to chime in and see how they feel about it. They were rapping Not Like Us at Drake concert, and Drake lost. I think I seen Drake performing Not Like Us. That's how catchy it was. It was funny. But I guess if you say you a part of the culture, that whole culture thing, yeah, obviously Kendrick got it. But if we just going by strictly music, I don't think Kendrick music was better than Drake's. That's just my opinion though. Kendrick, he had he had now I do okay. So Kendrick, he had like his best song out of the entire beef, in my opinion, was the Euphoria. That was probably like the hardest stuff that I've ever heard Kendrick rap about. Like that was crazy. But then, Drake, when Drake dropped that Family Matters, it was, I mean, it was, I thought it was over after that, after Drake dropped the Family Matters. Drake still bars from other musicians. I mean, don't they all do? I've heard a lot of um, musicians steal other musicians, or it's just the same thing like with the comedy, how they were talking about all of these big time comedians stealing each other jokes. It's the same way. It's the same thing that happens in the music industry. It's no different. They all borrow stuff. Yeah. I would rather the Super Bowl halftime show do something different other than music. Okay, well, what do you suggest other than music? Like, I kind of see what you're saying though. It's almost like I guess like how they're trying to add like different stuff to like when around like the NBA All Star Weekend and stuff. Like I heard someone say like they're gonna do like maybe try to do like the 1v1 stuff during the NBA like superstar stuff or All Star games and stuff like that. How about comedy show? No, I don't think you can get away with a comedy show at the Super Bowl. It's too live, man. I mean, like unless you bring like Dave Chappelle, probably that might be dope. I don't think no comedian can touch Dave Chappelle, bro. He a different breed. I'll be down for a comedy show. It depends. It'll have to be the right comedian though. Now, do you think? I think no. Jay Z is political, bro. Whether I don't know why I keep blanking out. I think the thing is. You guys can't see me. All right, we good. I don't know. It was having a little. I don't know my internet connection. Probably a lot of people on the internet right now. Just kept timing out, or are they messing with my on my live stream? If I can never get my computer to load up, these Macs are so slow. Let's see. Hold on for a second. Alright, I think we back. My internet kept going, doing weird stuff. It's like reconnecting, connecting, reconnecting, connecting. What would you do at the Super Bowl instead? Something different. No, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. What could you do like at a half, like other than like a dope performance? Like, I think that's just what it is. Like what it's made for. Let's see. Okay, hold on for a second. College music band maybe. I think they be adding a little bit of the college bands and stuff though in the Super Bowl. I think I've seen it, right? Something similar to it before one of the Super Bowls. It was funny that you mentioned the college bands is because I think some of the colleges are doing the Not Like Us performance and stuff like that. Maybe Simone Biles do some gymnastics. Yeah, I don't think they want to see her no more. So leave that for the Olympics. I don't know. It might work though. But you got to think though. Like how long does the Super Bowl performance actually last? Like the halftime show. What is it about? Like a good 45 minutes probably? Maybe 45 minutes. Hold on. Okay, so I found Jay-Z backs Kendrick Lamar for Super Bowl. I found this little article. Hold on, just a second. I thought it was 30 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. 30. I thought 30 to 45 minutes sounds about accurate. Um, how long? I mean, she can't do gymnastics for 45 minutes straight. You're gonna have to put like a whole event together, something like that. But yeah, but 30 to 45 minutes sounds about accurate. Hey, so I got an idea. Well, a thought, not really an idea. So you guys think with this Kendrick and Drake beef, you think somebody's gonna have some type of you know how they do the little commercials during the Super Bowl? You think somebody's gonna like poke the bear a little bit at those two during the commercials? Let me know what you guys think. What do you Who do you think going to the Super Bowl? Probably the Chiefs again. I hate to say it, I don't think nobody can beat the Chiefs. And I watched the what did they just play the Ravens last week? Yeah, I watched the Ravens game and it was like, man, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they just don't got it. It's just they just playing on a different. But you know who my team is? I'm a Russell Wilson fan, so I like. He's playing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He got blackballed last year, but he didn't play last week. Something I think had like a calf injury, so I'm looking forward to him to playing this week. So he said, "Not really. I think the beef is only for sales." Yeah, you might be right. Um, well, at least nobody didn't get hurt in this beef though either though, so that was probably a good thing. If it was just for sales, no one got hurt because you know how these rap beefs, they usually don't end well. So let's just say they was just able to keep it strictly music and everybody can move on with their life. Cowboys, yeah, I just seen Dak. Dak just signed that $240 million deal. He still ain't gonna get him no Super Bowl though. Dak, Dak Prescott. They did. Who did they play last week? I know they beat them real bad though. I think it was like 33 to something. I've been a Cowboy fan since I was a kid. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of Cowboy fans out here, man. They want them to win so bad, but I just don't see it happening as of right now. But we could see. See if that could bring them a Super Bowl within these next 4 years. Within 3 years, the Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl. You might be right. We'll see. Dak looked like he's getting better, but I'll have to see more from him than just one game. Because these last few seasons, nah, that ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, we got to see more from Dak though. I get it. He was itching for that contract though. They gave it to him though too. He got every penny that he said he was gonna get. It's about chemistry, yeah. um, I'm not sure who do they play next. Let's see who they play next. They might can do some damage though this year though. I mean that new contract make you play different too. Hopefully it ain't too much pressure on them. You know when people, when the players get those big contracts though, they usually fall off because they didn't got paid. So it's just like, I think they play the Saints next. Okay, yeah, so they might do some damage, bro. I don't know. I'm pulling for Russell Wilson though. I want him to make a little bit of noise this year. I want him to do good because the way they played with his mental last year was crazy. Saints next year. So I was finally able to pull this article up, and it's from Black Enterprise Wealth for Life, and it's got like the headline: Jay-Z backs Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance, and Nicki Minaj sounds off. So let's see what she said. Let's see. Do you think the Chiefs will win? They might. Yeah. I don't think nobody can beat the Chiefs, bro. Mahomes is just on another level. I hate to say it, and I hate the Chiefs, but I just don't think that nobody can beat them. So let's say hip hop recording artist Kendrick Lamar has had a great year after the continuous battle with Canadian superstar Drake. It has culminated with the announcement of being named the Super Bowl halftime performer on February 9, 2025 in New Orleans. The person responsible for making the decision, Jay-Z, has backed it with a statement after the word got out. He basically says Kendrick Lamar is truly a once in a generation artist and performer. It's a hard knock life, lyrics said. His deep love for hip hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Let's see. So and then it talks about the announcement. Hold on, this computer's just like going crazy right now. The announcement sent shockwaves as many people expected New Orleans' own Lil Wayne to be the featured performer. Master P was among many hip-hop luminaries who felt disappointed that his fellow New Orleans native was given the coveted position, especially since he was named Entertainment Ambassador of the Super Bowl. Yeah, but you know Jay-Z, it wasn't always like that with Jay-Z, because like I ain't gonna lie, the level of power that he stumbled upon, well, I wouldn't say stumbled, but that he just now has is crazy. It's crazy, I ain't gonna lie. He does got the power though. Do you think yeah, Jay-Z is definitely one of the ones, bro. But like I said, like I felt like, I mean, even me, I'm giving Jay-Z heat too, but let's just be honest, it's the NFL. The NFL makes the last decision. He ain't got that much power over the NFL. Probably paid him a good amount though. I don't blame him. I probably would have took it too. Let's see. Also, Nicki Minaj tweeted denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne the GOAT. Nola was good. Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. So I do remember when 50 Cent did the Super Bowl also with Eminem. Shared the stage with him. You thought the Super Bowl was a free thing. What you mean by that? I don't know why my computer's going like super slow. Might need to clean this thing because it's going super slow. So then it says the internet was buzzing with many. Okay, I don't know why they keep trying to block me out like that. Maybe something going on with this live stream. The performer doesn't get paid. The performer doesn't get paid, but it's got to be some way they benefit. The artist definitely benefits somehow. And they might not get paid, but I guarantee you they streams go up, and it's probably some stuff that they getting on the back end too that you probably don't know about. But they're definitely benefiting off of it for sure. Don't get it twisted. If the NFL is benefiting from it, I guarantee the artist is benefiting from it as well. Why isn't Drake performing instead of these two clowns? Who knows? Drake is a hell of a performer too, though. I haven't seen Drake live in performance, but I have seen Lil Wayne perform live, and he came down to St. Louis. I think it was the Enterprise. I think was it the Enterprise Center? I can't remember. No, it was the Shea Fest. I think they came to the Shea Fest Arena. I need Marvin's room at the Super Bowl. Hey, I'm with you on that for sure. We definitely can use that Marvin's room. Like, all in all, though, man, don't get me wrong. Kendrick is a hell of a performer, but it's just this time and this whole thing is just bad right now. It's like you in New Orleans. Who knows when the next Super Bowl is gonna come to New Orleans? Like, you got one chance to get it right, bro. Like, don't play no games. You could have did I would have rather for him to do like the whole West Coast vibe thing, like when they had it in California, like they had all of the West Coast artists came out. You could have had plenty of down south artists. You could have had the whole Cash Money, the No Limit, all of them come down there, bro. Don't just put Kendrick Lamar there. No, I'm not from NOLA, but I've listened to these guys for years since I've been growing up, so that's why I'm like talking about it. But no, I'm not from NOLA. I'm from St. Louis. So Kendrick should wait. I don't think he should wait. I mean, well, he was just in. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was just in the Super Bowl performance. I think when they had the whole West Coast, I seen something. And by the way, he had a great performance. But why are you putting him in here again, though? I don't want to see him no more. But yeah, I'm feeling you, Mason. Though we definitely can use that Marvin's room at the Super Bowl, for sure, for sure. I mean, you could have the who else? I'm trying to think of what other groups are from New Orleans. Only two that I'm really familiar with is the Cash Money and the No Limit. Those are like the era that I kind of grew up in. I'm trying to figure out any other artists. I don't think no other artists that I'm familiar with anyway. Let's see. What else did she say? I don't think she said anything else. But if you do ask me, I do believe Drake kind of played a little bit of a role in this when he made that first person shooter the biggest, the Super Bowl. That little line right there, I think they playing those games. Let's see. I don't know. I think it's still probably gonna be a good performance though, but we'll see. We will see. I just know I don't want to hear "Not Like Us" 20 times. I just don't want to hear it. I'll cut it off if it happens. I will cut it off. But Kendrick Lamar got some hits though. I ain't gonna lie. He got some hits. Not more than Drake, but he got some hits. Yeah, I'm thinking they'll show up. I think they'll put together a little package for all the little down south rappers. I mean, you got the Juveniles. Who else was down there? Master P and his crew. It's a lot you can do with that New Orleans era for sure. But maybe Wayne will show up. I still think he might make a surprise appearance because ain't no way you gonna just get away with this. I mean, it's too many people that's vouching for him right now too. So I definitely think they'll make that call and he'll show up. I have no doubt in my mind. I definitely believe Wayne will show up. Even if Kendrick headlines it, I think Wayne will be there. He will definitely be there. With probably Drake and Nicki. He probably be with both of them. Who knows? They might show up. That'd be funny if they all get on the stage and make them share the stage with Kendrick Lamar. That'd be hella funny. Maybe other New Orleans, like who? I'm trying to think of what other New Orleans musicians that you got though. I have to do some research on that because I'm familiar with some of the rappers, but I don't know like any like probably like singers or anything like that. Let's see. All right, well, we talked enough. Let me see. I know that Jasmine Jones, that's the name. Yeah, you might be right. All right, so look, we're going to end this live stream. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Get us in the algorithm. And we're going to end this stream. Peace. Oh, make sure you hit that subscribe button.